G'day everybody, and welcome to another Sims 4 speed build. And today's offering was actually inspired by a photo I saw as I was trolling through the images on Google. And this image was made of houses, sorry, what am I saying? Made of houses. It almost looked like it was made of shipping containers, but it wasn't. It was much larger than shipping containers, but it did have that feel about it. So I thought I would recreate something a little bit similar in here, in that it looked like that perhaps 3 or 4 shipping containers had been stacked around to put a house together. And it's quite unusual in that the staircase to go upstairs is when you go, like the stairs go from inside to outside, or at least up to the deck upstairs. I had a lot of fun putting this together actually, and yeah, it's been one that I've been thinking about for a while, and it just seemed to come together really nicely today. So here we are, we've got the basic outline together, and you can't really see it yet because it's all in the sort of drywall stuff. And if you can hear the tinkling again, there goes Helpful Cat. It's a bit cold here, so she wants me to turn my my heated blanket on for her. And here you can see we're starting to see with the black wood on the upper 2 like shipping containers. It's starting to look like a couple of boxes stacked on top of a couple of other boxes. We've gone for, again, that real monochrome feeling. It's mostly in black, white and grey. At least the exterior is, at any rate. And you can see we've put a nice swimming pool in the raised deck at the back. And again, that raised deck is wooden decking. It's not stone or anything. So now we're working on the internal layout, and it goes pretty quick here, but it will have eventually 3 bedrooms, and I think we managed 3 bathrooms. I think there's one downstairs on a 30 by 30 lot. So we're just working here on getting windows in the right places, and I've of course got the new Parenthood game pack, and these windows that I'm using at the moment are from that expansion pack. So, oh sorry, that game pack, it's not an expansion pack. And if you see little pauses, it's because I'm looking backwards and forwards from the photo. I'm also watching some movies, or a movie on my other screen at the same time. So yeah, I might have watched the end of the movie or the end of an episode of something and swapped over to the next episode. And this is the pool. We've made it dark to go with the theme and put the little turtle motifs on the bottom in white. And I think they look really cute at night time. That was switching the daylight hours, or the time of day to night time. And that super cute wallpaper there is also from the Parenthood expansion, and yeah, just whacked a few lights in so I could see what I was doing. And you can see it comes in just a blank, or the blank colors, as well as with those beautiful tiles on it as well. So we've got a feature wall which ends up being behind where we put all of our kitchen cupboards or kitchen cabinets in. And I'm just getting some base colours down in all of the other rooms to work from. I do seem to work better once I've got a colour theme or something like that to go with. And I thought this would be the children's container. But in the end, I didn't really like how those colours look, so we do change them. So anybody who's going, oh my God, relax, you'll see we change them at the end. So here we are back down in the kitchen, ready to start work on our kitchen, and those cabinets also came with the Parenthood pack, and I really like them. I love that we've got some stone tiles for textures on, or stone texture on the bench tops, and we've got some interesting choices for cabinets. Oh, excuse me. It is a shame that those doors, which I assume are supposed to be glass, aren't actually see-through, and I'm just wondering if there may be an update at some stage to change that. And yeah, again, that stove comes with the Parenthood pack, and it's got some super cute things in it, some super cute things for kids. And some really interesting interactions and ways of being families into or planned or built into that pack. So I'm sure for those of you who have it already, you love it, and those of you who don't have it already will really love it when you finally do get it. And I did initially go with these bright lime green chairs, but then changed my mind because the tiles have got this beautiful sort of teal blue color in them, so we do change to match that. And there we go, changing them over to echo that blue color in the tiles. And yeah, the curtains just weren't working for me, so we got these lovely ones that come with, I think, from City Living, and we're just changing out the lighting here. We go for something a little more interesting, which also came with, there we go, with the Parenthood. They're mason jars hanging from the ceiling with light globes in them, and I think they're absolutely fantastic and super, super interesting as light fixtures. And we're just getting some more decorator items in. As you can see, there is room underneath that bottom shelf to stick that gorgeous little bread bin that came with Parenthood again, and the fruit bowl. Everybody's talking about the fruit bowl, or the fruit platter, I guess. And we get some more, again, we're bringing the blues in, but I'm trying to keep it kind of toned down and not have too much there. We don't put any rugs or anything like that on the floor. We're making this quite clean and interesting, and but still, you know, showcasing as many of the items from the Parenthood pack that we can. And there you go, that might be a pause for me swapping over to the next episode or next part of the movie. So just amuse yourselves while this pauses, and we'll wait for it to catch up. I probably should have cut it out, but you know, c'est la vie. So there we go, working on the last few little bits for the kitchen, and I'm quite happy with the way that turned out. And then I sort of go, wait a minute, it's not all really going to fit, and we do come back to the kitchen a little while and sort of have another go at it. Moving on to the lounge slash entertaining area. We've gone for a red, black and white theme in here. You know that's one of my favourite colour combinations, so we have to put it in the build somewhere. So this room was it, and there's that beautiful coffee table that came again with the Parenthood pack, and that beautiful fuzzy rug, I think, that came with City Living. It looks terrific when you size it up. It's a really nice looking rug. The textures on it are terrific, and they look great when they're sized up. So you know, it just looks great in any build. And I initially thought red, but nope, we went with white. The reds were just not quite the right colour. And we've made this little area a study nook. And yep, we get a nice office chair and a computer and some bits and pieces in there. We've tried to cover a few of the skill building items that you'll need or that your Sims will need for their day-to-day life. So as you can see, we have the chessboard and of course some nice plants. Now so you can see that I've actually turned them around so that they don't look identical. They sort of face different directions so that it looks like they're naturally growing plants. And that shelf is from the can't remember what it's called, but it's actually a kitchen shelf, and it's got a few sort of jars of things that look like dry pasta and things like that on it. But I think they also look interesting as a shelf in the lounge room area. It looks like they might be little curios or something like that. So, and again, that sink is from the Parenthood pack, and I'm just trying to match the cupboards. And we've got this beautiful, again, it's reasonably monochrome, this bathroom down here. So we've stuck with a grey and white theme in here and just letting the decorator items add a touch of colour. And that cute little washing basket that's also part of the Parenthood pack. It's a super cool pack, and you won't be disappointed. It's not an expansion pack, so it's not expensive, and it just adds a bunch more interactions that you can do, and it adds a bunch more things that your Sims can explore within their life. For example, learning, teaching your Sim children manners, and you know, giving them ways to deal with conflict resolution and things like that. So it's a fascinating and interesting new look on the way the Sims can interact. And here we are upstairs, just checking, and that's the moment when I realised, oh, forgot to put the stairs in. And we're having a look at where exactly the stairs are going to hit. My intention was for them originally to be outside. So it wasn't exactly that we forgot it. It was just that I forgot to put them in when I was supposed to. So, and you can see in the corner there, that decorator item is a family schedule, and it lets you set curfews and scheduled times for things, items, chores, etc. to be done by the family members during the week. So having not used it as yet myself, I can't tell you exactly how it works, but I can't wait to get it into one of the games that I'm actively playing and be able to report back exactly how it does work. So here we are, moved on to the parents' bedroom, and I've made this room a bedroom and a retreat, and that's where I saw curtains poke up through the floor. So we fixed that, and it was, yeah, deciding on curtains was interesting. In the end I came up with these ones. They're actually from, I think, the Vampire pack. And I think they suit the sort of the sunny yellow, grey and white theme quite well. They don't look overly, what's the word? The windows don't look overdressed. They don't look too frilly or lacy or too busy. And a nice wall of things that the parents might have their little room decorated with. And I thought tucking a TV in the corner there for them would be nice. I would love a room like this myself, where I could get away from the rest of the fam bam and just relax and head off to bed when I was done with my telly watching. Not sure my husband would agree, but you know. So here we are getting the rest of the decor items in. We experiment a little bit with some interesting decor items, like for example that lamp. and we have another one that we have a bit of fun with too, which is the giraffe lamp, which is hilarious. And if they're available in real life, if I could find one just like that, I would so have one, probably in my living room or lounge room. And getting our actual lighting in and getting rid of the temporary lights that we had, and just making it. This is where I put up some, again, that's from the Parenthood pack, that little board with the children's artwork hanging from it, because I know parents like to stick things on the fridges and have pictures hanging on the walls, so and I do too. So I've sort of included them up there where the parents can look at them often. And here we go, creating a quite lush and modern looking bathroom with the beautiful slate subway tile on two of the walls. And it's hard to remember where all of the decor items are. And again, I do wish that more items would snap to those shelves, because it would be so much more interesting to have more of the plants, even some of the larger ones, or the vases, you know, stuff like that, that would snap to the walls, because, or snap to those shelves, because it would just be so much. You could have such interesting items on your shelves. And again, we've included a few of the Parenthood items in there. If you do not have the Parenthood pack, you could of course replace all of these items with other items from your game, so it's not going to break the house or anything like that. You'll just have to replace the windows and some of the decorator items. But you have windows that would absolutely suit there, the single wide, the single tall ones. And see, here you go, we're finishing off the look of the sea containers, sorry, on top of a couple of other containers, the look of that that sort of style of home. And it's easy, I think it's easier to do external lights at any rate when it's nighttime, when it's dark. So that's why we've left it set at nighttime for the minute. And we do change that back. This is the children's box, if you like, and we've decorated this room as a children's activity room slash children's retreat. And so we've made it, it does come across as being, to my mind anyway, a younger child's or younger children's area. So you're looking at grade school or primary school age children. But you could certainly change a lot of these items out if you had teens or wanted to have this as a teens retreat. It would be fairly simple. And some of the items you could leave. So they have a bathroom over here, which obviously is a shared bathroom. This is also from the Parenthood pack, and I love those elephants on that shower curtain. That is so cute. And they've got that beautiful sort of soft green colour. The woodwork doesn't quite match the shower, but it matches enough that it looks okay, and I really like it. So that's what we've gone. We've followed that sort of green theme in there, and yeah. So we're putting a couple of plants up top there, and because of course we know everybody loves green plants in the house. I'm terrible at looking after or keeping mine alive, but I have them nonetheless. And now we're moving on to the kids' bedroom, and this is where you'll see a lot of changes, because I kind of look at those carpets and go, right, they're just a little too busy and a little too vomit worthy for me. So you can see we've changed the first one out, and I've tried to make this one more gender neutral. And oh, and there goes my clock again. My apologies. I cannot seem to get a video done without my clock putting it 2 cents worth in. So we've put a few posters on the wall that are more sort of appropriate for a younger child, and then we've got this super cute little desk that's good for colouring in or making building blocks or playing with Play-Doh or whatever it is, and just finishing off a few decorator items in here and getting some curtains in. And I'm not sure why I didn't change it back to daylight here, but it is what it is. And I suspect I would have had less trouble if I had put it back to daylight with matching the colours. Alright, so this room is definitely quite what you would expect a stereotypical female or girl's room to be. It's pink and purple. It's quite interesting and quite pretty. I quite like how it turned out. It's super cute. Like some of the items from the Parenthood pack are in here. For example, those guitar necks on the wall, that decor. It's terrific. And I've put this pack that desk is also from the Parenthood pack. It's a teen desk, it's called, with some more pin-up art for them. And now we've moved outside to the pool area. And why, oh why, I did not turn this to daylight, I cannot explain. But it is what it is. The house looks, the house itself is virtually complete now, and we're just putting some items. I think I was distracted by a video I was watching actually. I was watching an ARK roleplay video that's based on the Game of Thrones. Now, if you don't watch Game of Thrones, perfectly fine. If you don't play ARK, it's also perfectly fine. But I was watching a streamer at this stage who I really like, and I think I was completely distracted by following the storyline that he was taking part in. So my apologies, it is dark. I'm hoping that you get a better view in the screenshots, and in fact I know it's daylight in the screenshots. So we're just making the gardens around the bottom of the house just a riot of different colours to break up that whole black, white and grey thing. We've gone for all different colours and, you know, mixing them up. There's no two the same next to each other. We haven't up or downsized anything. We've just mixed and matched a lot so that we get, just like I said, the riot of colour, and the gardens themselves, excuse me, sorry, look nice and interesting and bright and colourful. So we're just going to fill, we've put the little fences around the bottom, and we're just going to fill, if that will stick on the bottom, fill the colour in. And my apologies for the noise in the background. There's a naughty cat or naughty dog out the back who's being told off. Yes, no apologies will suffice. So, as I've said to you, one of the most important things when you are putting your garden in is to remember to paint the do some landscape painting and some you know, paint some dirt where you would expect traffic areas to be, etc. Now, you don't see it in the screenshots, but when you upload this to because I don't show you on here, when you download this, you will see that I have in fact put in a letterbox and a bin. So here it is from the front, our stacked sea containers, and the back with a little playground. This is your kitchen, beautiful and sunny and plush and, you know, very refined and elegant, I think. Our black, white and red lounge room and study nook, the downstairs bathroom, the main bathroom, and then upstairs to the parents' bedroom and the parents' retreat, which I really, really love. And then we head across to show you the oh, no, parents' bathroom, my apologies. And we're going to show you the deck that's on top between the parents' sea container and the children's sea container. The children's retreat with their toy box, and the children's bathroom with that super cute little bath shower curtain. The first bedroom and the pink bedroom. And then, of course, the layout if you want to reproduce it yourself. I've really enjoyed it. If you like it, do leave me a like. Otherwise, wherever you are, whatever you're doing, have a good one.